with the detonation of the atomic bombs on Japan. This leads to the U.S. making more bombs, as well as Russia making more bombs. On August 29, 1949, the USSR detonates its first atomic bomb, codenamed Lightning. Then on August 12, 1953, the USSR tested its first H-bomb, codenamed Bravo. This eventually led to brinkmanship, which is the practice of pursuing a dangerous policy to the limit of safety or conflict. The biggest example of this was the Cuban Missile Crisis, which was when the USSR placed missiles in Cuba, which caused the U.S. to take action. The U.S. then put a blockade around Cuba on October 16, 1962, and this ended on October 28, 1962, which resulted in the U.S. taking back the missiles and the USSR went out of Cuba.
The space race. Competition and tension heats up between the Soviet Union and the U.S. because of an event called the space race. The space race officially started when the Soviet Union released a satellite named Sputnik into space on October 4th, 1957. The United States couldn't let the Soviet Union beat them in the race to space, so they founded NASA on July 29, 1958, in an effort to put a man on the moon.
After founding NASA in 1958, JFK delivered a speech promising to put a man on the moon before the Russians. On July 20th, 1969, Neil Armstrong lands Apollo 11 on the moon. On May 1st, 1960, during Eisenhower's presidency, a United States U-2 spy plane was shot down over Russian airspace. The United States government tried to cover this up, but it was unsuccessful. This marked the deterioration of the USSR-United States relations. The USSR and United States relations started to become whole again after the signing of the START Treaty, reducing the number of warheads of both countries. The Gulf War also had the USSR plus US working together, and tensions lessened and overall ended after the disband of the USSR in December 1991.